This is day 8 of $1 million in 14 days. And yesterday we landed at $51,000 against a $54,000 order revenue target for now an 8-day total of $423,000. That puts us 5.9% behind target for these first 8 of the 14 days. And if some of you are doing some quick back of the napkin math, you may be noticing that if we kept up our current daily average pace, which is about $53,000 a day in revenue, for the remaining 6 days that we have, we land about $250,000 behind target. And you would be right. But we are not planning to hold a consistent daily average of revenue pacing, and that's what today's update centers around. This brand has a big marketing calendar moment planned starting tomorrow, and it is the result of months and months of best-in-class marketing moment planning and strategy. This brand is top tier in building moments like this, and I strongly recommend watching how that level of effort comes to fruition over the coming days. So with that in mind, how do we create expectation for a big marketing moment within the context of our daily targets that enable us to execute against that plan? Well, in the previous episode, we walked through the plan section and status. And a component of the planning process is integrating the marketing calendar, which feeds the event effect model and builds daily target expectations that ladder up to the month's business goal. Each marketing event type has an associated impact on new customer acquisition efficiency, or AMR, and also the contribution of our returning customers relative to that moment type. The marketing moment we have planned that kicks off tomorrow is a product launch event type. And what we can see here in the event effect model is what the specific impact of that event type on our daily targets is. Let's compare the product launch and promotion event types as a for instance. Product launch event types have the highest expected increase in returning customer revenue impact of any event type. In contrast, they aren't expected to have a substantial effect on AMR, where AMR is expected to be mostly in line with what a non-marketing calendar day event looks like. In contrast, promotion event types have a substantial impact on driving increased AMR efficiency relative to business as usual days within the same months. So now let's see how this plays out in terms of informing the daily targets that we have set for the upcoming marketing moment days for these remaining 6 days of the month. The total revenue expectation increases from about a mid 50K average to $90,000 a day on average when we get into this marketing moment. This is driven by a slight increase in the AMR expectation relative to the days leading up to it, but new customer revenue is more or less staying consistent in terms of the target. The big increase is in the returning revenue targets and the expectation from the email channel in driving that outcome specifically, which aligns with what we saw in the event effect model output. There's also a higher expectation of revenue driven from non-paid channels or organic revenue as a result of the collaboration with another brand in creating this marketing moment. So now we have some big revenue days ahead of us where the majority of the $1 million in revenue is going to have to come in these final 6 days. But we have a top tier marketing moment planned and we have clarity of the path to get there. Tomorrow is the big launch. Let's see where we land.